Hello, Mr. Johnson. How was your flight with our typical German and safe airline? Did you enjoy it? Good to meet you here, Dr. Weber. You are the responsible for the safety on board the aircrafts. And you work also in the European Parliament, right? I wanted to call you. I would have done it tomorrow, but now we can speak personally. It is very urgent. My son is in danger on our flight. Occurred a fume event. It smelled like old socks and a bad fume was all over the cabin. It was horrible. Passengers got panic and I could not breathe anymore. My son is lying in hospital. He can't speak, hear and open his eyes anything anymore. The specialist said that it looks like a badly intoxication. They found pesticides and heavy metals like beryllium in his little body. Is it really true, what the scientists said, that we use neurotoxic organophosphates and pesticides in our planes? I'm afraid that my son is intoxicated. Do you know something about this problem with TCP and pesticides? Tell me that you didn't know anything about cabin air contamination, please. Oh my God, Mr. Johnson, I'm so sorry for your son. I regret that it happened to you and your son. He is only 5 years old. Right, we intoxicated many thousands of people. We did not inform anybody. Impossible to do that. Nobody would feel secure anymore. We did not want to publish it, because we did not want to cause panic. It is a big scandal and a more big problem, yes. We still use much of neurotoxic chemicals in the engines and in the cabins of our airplanes. You have to know that one filter for each plane is so expensive, and we thought that you also would not want to inform the passengers and the crew members about this enormous danger. We preferred the risks instead of the enormous costs, and I prefer not to fly or to use an oxygen mask. That is really a crime, a big crime. You are responsible for the murdering of so many thousands of people all over the world. How can you still sleep? Is the money more important than the security of the crew members and the millions of passengers who trust an airline? Unbelievable. You can be very sure that your son needs immediately help of an environmental specialist. It should be in a hospital with toxicology experts. Many intoxicated crew members and passengers remained with heavy symptoms. Often people got cancer or die so early after having MCS or the aerotoxic syndrome for a few years chronically. How long do you know about this disaster? Are you telling me that people suffered so heavily and you did only your job? If my son dies or remains ill, which job will I do then? Each airline acts it in the same way. To avoid intoxication with TCP or many other chemicals on board, too much money would be needed. I hope that you pardon me. Please, shut up. I don't want to hear anything more. I hope that you don't have children. We will meet again. Pray, if you can.